We're going to be catching up with Carl from Fly with the Guys on this episode of
In the Hangar. Welcome to this special edition on location episode of In the Hangar. I'm Christy Wong.
And I'm Dan Milliken. We are at the Flying Eyes booth. We're using our discount code Taking Off. All caps, one word, will get you 10% off of sunglasses and prescription glasses now. These are awesome. Be able to flip on whatever you want. And also, who do we have?
Big thank you to Clemens Insurance for helping make this possible.
That's clemensinsurance.net. Jerry has saved me a lot of money on my own insurance.
I've been told.
It's
but we
awesome.
don't have Jerry on. Who do we have?
We have Carl from Fly with the Guys. Carl, thanks for coming.
My first question is, do you also fly with the gals?
Fly with the gals.
Yeah.
No, guys means boys and girls. Look it up in the dictionary.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you. I have to. So, of course.
All right, so Carl, you've got your YouTube channel. You've been building it. You crossed the 100,000 threshold.
Yes, we
all
did.
those kind of milestones. But you've also had some kind of adventures. Let's go right away to kind of one of the scary moments you had recently.
Oh, most scary, like the one on the way here?
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's a whole
No, I'm
thing
talking about the
behind
one
that.
where...
Okay, so I almost died. Like literally, almost died 30 feet from impacting trees and houses.
Why would you do that?
You know, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Okay.
Right.
But in reality, this happened in Payson, Arizona, high altitude airport, and the runway is kind of dips inside of the middle. So when you're taking off, you know, the terrain feels like it's coming up at the same rate that you're climbing. That's to set up the story. I was inbound, winds changed, I got blown off the side, and I came to correct, realized this is not my landing, I'm going to do a go around.
Good decision.
Yeah, great decision. Trust me. I was basically on a knife's edge. I got blown so hard. But at that moment, everything seemed perfectly fine, right? I'm doing my go around. The terrain's coming up along with me like I thought that it was. In reality, it wasn't. And I had forgot to put my flaps up. Yes. It made me think about when was the last time I practiced a go around. It's been a long time. But I was lucky enough to figure it out, and I kid you not, 30 feet off of the treetops. It was absolutely terrifying. I had 3 of my children in the aircraft with me. They had no idea what was going on, and I need to stop talking about it right now.
Okay. Fair enough. You want to talk about what happened on the way up here?
That one is less traumatic.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's talk about that.
Yeah. Because you had an incident, or not an incident, but just an occasion that happened with an airline that shall not be named, or?
Well, hold on, just 1 second.
Yeah. Oh.
I want to encourage everyone, please go practice your go-arounds.
Yeah.
Every step of it, do multiple ones. You'll thank me later.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so
So the story here.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, geez. We are just outside of Chicago, and I realize we're outside of Chicago, still outside of Chicago. And I look over at the little map next to me, and sure enough, we've been doing circles at 8,500 feet for about 10, 15 minutes.
You know, and being put in holds is
Yeah,
not uncommon,
not
especially
uncommon.
in Chicago. Yeah.
And that's what I thought initially.
Okay, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the pilot comes online. Hey guys, the flaps aren't going down. His was a lot longer though.
Right.
But
As they
I'm
are.
like, and everyone in the plane kind of just gasped a little bit. I methodically laughed. I just thought it was funny. Being a pilot, it's no big deal.
Yeah, no flap landing.
Yeah, exactly.
we practice for this, actually. Like, no joke, we do it every year in the simulator.
In the simulator, and that I know, all these
Right.
pilots are well versed inside of this situation.
Yeah.
And myself, even, I do no flap landings all the time because my hangar's at the end of the runway and I don't want to taxi. But so on the way in, no big deal, but on touchdown, I don't think those wheels were meant to go as fast as we were going. I know they can. Everything started vibrating like crazy, and the pilot slammed on the brakes so hard people hit their heads on
Yeah.
the seats in front of them. The only word I have for it is violent. It was a violent landing, and I've never experienced something like that in my life. So I laughed afterwards as well. Everyone else is kind of like scared out of their wits, but I knew that there was nothing wrong. The pilot was just really getting on it.
Did you let everybody around you know that you were a pilot and not to worry?
You know what? I tried to not do that.
Did you have ForeFlight out?
You know what? I was in the middle seat, so I was not getting any GPS, so I just closed it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So there was at least an attempt. Okay.
There was an attempt, yes.
Okay.
But no, I let the guy next to me know just because he looked a little bit concerned. I'm like, dude, no problem. Everything's going to be fine. But
yeah,
and it
just
was.
brace for impact.
But I did show him after we landed, hey, look out the window. You see all of those emergency vehicles? Yeah, those are for us.
Yeah, exactly. Those are for us.
And fortunately, not needed.
Unfortunately, not. But they did follow us per protocol all the way to the gate.
And you know why, right?
In case
In
the
case
wheels,
the brakes caught on fire. Yeah.
And they could have in this situation. It was hard.
Especially, yeah, when it's fast and hot. So if this had happened in Phoenix, for example, there's a very real possibility that those brakes could have caught on fire, which honestly isn't that big of a deal when you've got the fire trucks right there because they'll just extinguish it. But it definitely makes for, I'm sure they had hot brakes.
They were probably glowing. I don't doubt
Yeah.
it in the slightest.
They were smoking.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
lots of adventures.
Lots of adventures. So what kind of adventures can we look forward to on Fly with the Guys?
Right now, I am rebuilding a 1939 J3 Cub.
That's cool.
Yes, so it had a hard landing, so all the landing gear got taken out. And last year, just before Osh, we were able to get new landing gear on it. Then I secured a hangar. And then at Osh, I talked with everyone I possibly could, and we got some amazing sponsors to turn this into an airplane that really shouldn't have happened. I mean, nobody has an autopilot on a J3 Cub.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I am.
Stop it.
It's like, why
would
not?
you do that?
Why would you have an autopilot on a J3 Cub?
Because we
500 feet,
can.
I'll autopilot on.
And I know, like, the fastest I'm going to be able to go is like 100 miles an hour.
I was going to say 35 knots.
Yeah, downwind, downhill.
Well, I will say, we don't have a standard J3 Cub engine. We have an 0320 on it.
Oh, no.
okay.
Yeah.
Stop it. It's going to be on red line all the time.
No, it's not going to be. Only when we're going like this.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
But no, we're fuel injecting it so that we can run it at lower RPMs.
Okay.
Because I was talking with some previous owners, and they said, yeah, you're going to be running at 50% in cruise because you're still doing 100 at 50%.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's an incredibly exciting project. I'm happy with all the sponsors, the way the plane's coming together, and we're looking to complete and start flying in about 2 to 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aggressive timeline, but I can't wait to get flying this thing.
No, absolutely.
Well, Carl, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy AirVenture schedule. You just got here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got a lot to do.
There's so much going on. If you guys haven't been to EAA AirVenture, you need to.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
No problem.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to support our sponsors. Without them, we can't do this. Like 67 Designs, they make the best camera, smartphone, and tablet mounts you can have in your airplane. Who else, Christy?
And
Put you on
PS
the spot.
Protects, I know. We have like 1,300 sponsors
No, we
now,
don't. We
so-
have like 5 total.
We do. I know. I just
So
can't ever
NPS
remember.
Protects. We also have Colton Mortgage for your residential mortgage, coltontakingoff.com. We have Z-Vision, the brightest taxi lights and landing lights that are out there on the market. All right, we got them all, and we love our sponsors. They're all run by pilots. So make sure you check them out. And don't forget to subscribe, because when we reach 100,000, what's going to happen?
I have to jump out of an airplane.
So let's help Christy jump out of an airplane. We'll see you guys next time on
In the hangar.